Tonight, ABC 7 looks deep into an issue that affects many of you at home. The El Pasoans Fighting Hunger Food Bank and the city are at odds over $3.7 million of CARES Act funding.
The city says the nonprofit organization has not complied with the contracts tied to federal funding.
ABC 7's JC Navarrete joins us live with what both sides are arguing. JC, where does the city and the organization, where do they go from here?
Yeah, it's become a very public dispute here in the past 24 hours. The city requested a meeting with a nonprofit tomorrow morning. El Pasoans Fighting Hunger wants copies of the letter that the federal government sent to the city as part of this dispute.
I feel sucker punched. This is not the way to treat anyone, but especially this is no way to treat a charity that has worked so hard for this community for over a year and a half and well beyond that.
Susan Goodell, the CEO of El Pasoans Fighting Hunger, told ABC 7 she feels betrayed by the city after they claim the nonprofit defaulted on $3.7 million in CARES Act funds.
If the city council took action, they voted to notify the food bank that they are currently in default of their subrecipient agreement.
The city says the agreement is not currently being honored by the nonprofit.
Why aren't they in compliance? What are they doing wrong?
They have been unable to produce documentation of individual clients served. So long story short, it's not just about knowing how many people were in the line. The federal government requires documentation of each individual, and that's what they have been unable to produce.
The nonprofit, they don't see it like that. They gave everyone in attendance at their event one of these. It's the subrecipient agreement, and the nonprofit believes they followed every single word of it since the pandemic began.
We know there are other contracts between the city and the federal government. We have never seen those. So if there are issues in those contracts, I just don't know what those might be. But I can guarantee you that we are in 100% compliance with our contracts with the city of El Paso.
The nonprofit brought in a forklift with dozens of boxes filled with documents they say are their evidence against the city. They say they've invited the city to come to the food bank to look at them.
I would invite you all to ask the city when they came out here to turn over these rocks. Ask them that question. Ask them to show you their calendars when they were out at the food bank to turn over these rocks. Because these rocks have never been turned over. None of these boxes have been looked at by the city, not once.
The city tells me they've come to terms with nearly 100 other entities since the pandemic began. El Pasoans Fighting Hunger is the only one that hasn't.
We signed contracts last year with 96 programs, 96 contracts, 95 of them, all nonprofits, all locally based, all struggling through the same issues that most nonprofits struggle with, hand in hand with the city. All 95 of those are in compliance.
Again, El Pasoans Fighting Hunger being the lone one that the city claims has not complied. The city has requested a meeting with El Pasoans Fighting Hunger to come to an agreement tomorrow morning. The city does tell me that they understand the importance of the food bank and that the food insecure will, of course, have to come first in this community. Eric.
All right, JC, something we'll certainly continue to follow in the coming days.